Hi, welcome back to Crochet Creations in episode number 41. I'm a day late, but that's okay. Grab a cup and join me. I'm trying so hard to figure out this lighting and this camera. I just think that using the iPad is what the problem is. And I guess I should go back to my phone. I'm almost thinking that I should try my phone on this side of the room. So I don't remember if I did that or not, but oh well. Well, today I have some folders with some cinnamon toast crunch creamer. Woohoo! That's different. I know I had it last winter, but I haven't had it in a while. Oh, enjoy. Well, I took a day off, and that's why I'm delayed. But it was because I was working on stuff, and I planned on showing you, and I was like, well, I didn't have anything new to show you on Sunday that you didn't see in the live. So, although I will be showing you some things from the live, yes. Okay, let's go right down the list to Christy's Closet and the Facebook page. The D-stash for last week was these two beautiful tent sail. They were there's a glitter in them, and the winner of that was April 2L. I don't know if she saw it or not, but again, I'll announce it here and we'll see what happens. This week's D-stash is 4 of these. They are balls and they are ladder yarn. Now there is crinkling. What these are, I think, are yarns to make like jewelry with, possibly. Now, it's very, very, very tiny. Now, let me see if I can get that. There. They're gold flecks and some gray. So, we're talking about a tiny needle or possibly, I don't know. I really don't know. It's called Beautiful, and it's from Dark Horse. And there's my signature stitch marker that I'm now putting in everything. So if you want to try and win that, jump on over to the Facebook page, find the announcements tab, and all the shenanigans will be going on over there. What did we do this weekend? We had a hook and stitch live, and that is over on the Crafty Nomads page, which you know, I'll link her channel below, and the playlist for the lives. That was episode 9. We had a book that we were giving away, and this book was won by a Judy. Eventually, we got down to the we drew a name, and that person didn't really want it, or, well, I don't know. It ended up, it turned out that somebody got the book anyway. So, whatever. And then, what else did we do? We showed our make-along, a Stitch in Time make-along. A few of us have been working hard on our vintage make-along. That's a great make-along this fall. It will run from now still until November 21st. And then every time we have a live, we pick random winners and different things. We have some really nice grand prizes for that. So that's going on. Let me think now. I still have an addictions video to do. I think I might possibly do one today. But I want to get on to show you some of my works in progress. So I was talking about on the live, I was talking about how much I really liked I Love This yarn, or I Love This cotton, and this is the green print one. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? It's called Delicate. But I'm making a washcloth for my new grandbaby out of the Ryan pattern from Smell Great Guy. And how pretty is that? I like this so much. I'm thinking about making some sweaters out of it, you know, um, just to try it out. So that's my next yarn I want to try for sweaters, but it will be for baby sweaters, not for an adult sweater. But the Ryan pattern I will link below. So that is Ross from Smell Great Guy has been putting out knit washcloth patterns, and that's kind of cool to try different ones. Another one of my works in progress is my cowl. I'm knitting a big bulky cowl, another one. This one is out of the buttercream with that halo. Love it. This is only 110 yards. It's called Angel Hair, and this is black and white. It's just twisted. So I am inspired by the Outlander series and the knitting books that they have come out with. Now I got one and I bought the second one today. That's on a pre-order. It'll be out in October. So I got my pre-order in for that. And the one cowl was supposed to be a bulky 6, and you cast on 80 stitches. So I am doing a bulky 5 and I cast on 100. And this is how far I am. You want to talk about cushiony soft. If you try this, it's only going to need 2 skeins. And $6.49 with a coupon. I had a 20% coupon, so that's way worth this cowl just using the 2 skeins. So when I get done with the 2 skeins, it should be really cushiony, and I think I still can bring it down. So this is the other side. It's going to have a pattern on both sides, just a slightly different. Isn't that cool? So that's getting work done on it now and again. I also have a black baby dress that has been ordered. It is for Halloween and it's a custom order. I'm using this Karen Simply Soft Party, and it has the sparkle in it. You cannot feel the sparkle, it's subtle. And I'm doing this from one of the Annie's Attics Rebecca Lee books. I just took one of the basic the yoke part, and I'm doing so I got the yoke part done, completely done, and I broke for the sleeves, and now I have 3 to 4 rows done on the dress part. So you want to use a smaller hook for the yoke and then go up a little bit to another size to get the flare a little bit looser of a stitch down here. But like I said, I'm just taking this part and now I'm going to change the sleeves to my desired poof of a sleeve, and that's not going to be following the pattern exactly. So this yarn is a 4 medium, and it is 99% acrylic and then the 1% metallic. So it's completely washable, so the baby will have her little Halloween dress. And I don't know if I'm going to add anything on it. I'm using I used a G for the bodice part and an H for the dress, for the skirt part. Well, I'm just flying right along in this video. So last week I talked about having a order for a whale, and I started the cocoon last week, and I have now finished the cocoon. So I said I was going to decrease for the tail, and I was just going to wing it, and I did, and I finished the tail. So there you have it. There's your finished the cocoon completely. And then somebody said, why don't I do a loose pom-pom for the hat so it looks almost like the water spout? Well, I tried it several different ways, and this is what I ended up with. So it's just a loose pom-pom, and I'm just gonna deal with it that way. I already showed it to her, and she likes it, so I'm happy. And I did do the slouchy gift from Fiber Flux in that. So yeah, I've got to cut my ends there. I neglected to cut my last ends off. Oh well. I was in a hurry. So that is done. And then, oh, that was made in Karen Simply Soft. I used the gray heather for the main color, and I used this one for the variegated colors. And this one is snow camo. So I kind of liked using those, the heathers and the stripes. I'm not a big Karen Simply Soft fan because, I don't know, it just seems like it's thinner. It's a thinner 4-weight than I'm, used to. Okay, so the next piece that needs to go, needs to be made in that order is, we talked about maybe making a blanket with whales on it or something like that. And I had a couple girls look up some whales for me. So far I have made 2 whales. Here's the one going in this direction. And these will be sewn on to the blanket. And there's one going in that direction. So I'm excited that I found, and got it all planned out now. So I have 2 done. And I started the blanket a while ago, and I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it was one of my languishing works in progress, that a lot of times I will start a blanket. I want to have blankets in my Etsy shop, as many as I can. And then when I get orders, I'll put the blanket down and go to an order, or I'll see if I can tie it into the order. Well, this one didn't end up getting tied into an order yet, and so it was sitting in a bag, and it was half done. Well, maybe not half done, but I'm going to show you that it has stripes. It's just my regular blanket I like to make. It is a shell stitch, and that's just continuous shell stitch, and you just change color where you want. So I thought that looked like water. So I said to the lady, I put these on here, and I just laid them down and took the photo with those whales on, and she loves it. So I'm going to finish this blanket, put the whales on all different places, and use a blue border on it, and I'm going to call it, and the next project is worked on quite a bit here already. And there's a reason, because I had an order for something out Sunday morning that took me by surprise, and I'm like, okay, let me see if I can find a pattern, blah blah blah, So that's what happened there, and I'm gonna have to start that new project, and so I'm trying to hurry up with these others. Not really hurry, but get the designing part of these were all done, so the ideas were they just had to be finished. So a while back, I had a lady who ordered something purple, and you have seen this, but I wanted to let you know that this order is now finished. So the sweater, the hat, and um, the hooded, the hat, yeah, the hooded sweater with the fun fur into the plate on the cuffs and on the hood and on the booties. The blanket is now done. So I finished it last night. That's what I was doing yesterday, is I was finishing this blanket. So what I did was I put the fun fur on the edge all the way around to finish that off. And it took a while. Now I may have chose to do this bigger in the future. I mean it's pretty good size for a layette set, if you will. But if I had a third skein of the yeah, it's Premier DK colors. It comes in a cake. If I had a third skein of that, which I'm sure I did, I can't find it. So this is 2 cakes of that DK colors. And you know, it's got, I swear it's around here somewhere. I found other DK colors, and I'm wondering whether or not I was in the craft room and I counted 3 and I really only had 2. That could be. But anyway, it is finished, and you can see that that is lavender. So I'm liking the colors right now. The colors are making me happy. Okay, so what else did I finish? Oh, I finished a hat. This is another one of those quick gift slouch hats from Fiberflux. I'll link the pattern below. This one I did in the Landscape Fusion. Now the Landscape Fusion is fairly new. I just got it last week, and I said, oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. I took the roll right away, stuck it in my Al Gray bag, and said I was going to make it right away, which I did. Now I want to tell you that this is beautiful. This is a roving, has a little bit of halo, which I prefer. A little bit on something is nice. One of the reasons why I like a little bit of halo is because when somebody buys something from you and it doesn't have any halo, not any at all, and they wash it the first time, and all of a sudden it poofs up and it's got fuzz, they kind of go, well, it looks different than what, you know. Or if they buy something that already is fuzzy, they know ahead of time that this is what, you know, this is going to look like that. And if they don't expect it to be, and they wash it and it's fuzzy, they are going to blame you. So this way, with a little bit, you're not shocked when you see it. Now, it did not split. It was very easy to work with. I zoomed right through my project. I did use an L hook, which is an 8mm, because I wanted to give the poofy effect that the hat is intended to have. Like it looks like the winter bunny hats and stuff they're, you know, extra bulky, even though this was only a 5. Or is it? No, I'm sorry. This is a 4. And the hat that I was making was calling for a 6 with an L. So I figured if I tried to do it with the 4, I wouldn't get a big enough hat. But I added 5 stitches. So where she says you're supposed to do 50, I did 55 with an L still. And it came out perfect. So here's the poofiness of it. Like I was telling you, it is very poofy. And it is a slouchy. I did as much as I thought I could and not run out completely. So you can do it as many layers as you want as you go through this pattern repeat, which is 2-row repeats. You can do it as slouchy as you want. You can stop and don't give any slouch at all. See? So this time I put on a pom-pom, and it is removable so they can wash it. And my daughter says she loves it. I also put a heart on this one because I thought it matched the hat perfectly. And the colorway on this is called Flushing Meadows. So to me, this is your peach and white swirl. It is more subdued of a peach, not as much orange, but I love it. Love it. This is for sale in my Etsy shop. So I think I have caught everybody up. It's a kind of a quick, I guess, episode. I don't know. I didn't want to do it Sunday because I didn't have all the things done, and I didn't want to like wait until the dark was completely gone, which I'm losing light here as we talk. And I also did not tell you what this is on Claire. Come over here. No, she can't move today. She's stuck. I've got a box in front of her. This is, believe it or not, it is 2 cakes of Mandala Baby. It is not the one with the sparkle in it, but it is the one called Echo Waves. So it's beautiful. Now, what I did, I think I showed this on the podcast before, but I have been getting ready for a craft show in October. So I've been bringing out things that are fairly new that I made this year that I'm going to take with me because, you can't take everything. It's not going to happen. So this one is fairly big. It has a section where there's like speckles in it. And I did the easy, it's a Bag O' Day pattern. It is yellow and gray, and I will link it below because it's in my playlist for, I don't know, patterns I use all the time or something. I don't know, but that is beautiful pattern. I made a fancy edging on it, so I did change it up. It's very easy to do that edging. You just chain 3 single crochet, chain 3 single crochet. Just keep doing that. But yes, it's very pretty. 4-row repeat, I believe, is this pattern. So that's what was on Claire today and yesterday and the day before that. But I figure, what the heck, I might as well bring things out every now and again. It helps me get through my podcast with something of content, and there are so many new people that I'm sure they haven't seen. They have not seen them. So, all right, well, thank you for joining me, and thanks for subscribing and liking my videos and sharing. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.